drop. Yeah. Come on. Now she does it like this, will you do it like that? Now she touches like this, will you touch her like that? Now she moves like this, will you move it like that? Come on, shake, 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 I shake it. I 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 shake, 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 I shake it.
Hi, this is Kriegh Carter. We got Nathan Button here, and of course our little friend Billy, and we're going to be talking limited today. We got a few points. We just drafted Rise of the Eldrazi on Saturday
for the pre-release.
And it was quite enlightening, actually. I've very much different than Zendikar Worldwake. Everything you knew in Zendikar and Worldwake, forget it pretty much, because this is completely different, and as it should be. In Zendikar Worldwake, you were kind of focused on some of the best decks were speed. You know, your best cards were plated GOP'd and step links, that kind of stuff. In this format, plated GOP'd and step links would I don't even know how to put it. They would not even do a single thing in this set. It's just crazy. It's really fun though.
Not only do they get stopped at every turn, but there's just so much removal for them.
Yeah, all sorts of removal, especially for little creatures. In fact, we did a count the other day. There's a bunch of removal. I mean, a lot of removal for creatures like power 3 or less, or converted mana cost 3 or less. Just little guys. It almost punishes you for trying to play aggro in this set. It says you play big fat creatures or something like that, or else you're gonna have a really hard time. So,
well, another thing I found really cool is that with this set you can feasibly draft control. I mean, in Zendikar and all those, you didn't have much in the way of countering at all. No. But in this set, we got Deprived. Cost 2 blue, counter anything. You had to return a land to your hand. That's awesome. Then you have Lay Bear, 2 blue, 2 colorless. You counter something, and you get to look at their hand. Which in this set, knowing that there's such huge spells out there, the fact that you look at their hand, will help you prepare for the rest of your counters. And then you have enchantments like Domestication. You can take over some of their smaller creatures if they're causing a problem, or even
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy. That's Narcolepsy efficiently just shuts down any creature.
Pretty much anything. Yeah, anything in the set. Another thing to watch for in this set that I noticed is evasion is actually I would rate higher than normal sets. There's not a lot of flying or unblockable in this set, so if you can find decent flying creatures, decent unblockable creatures, I'd say put them higher than you normally would, because like I said, first off, there's going to be a lot of 0/1 spawns ready for chump blocking. You can have the biggest, fattest creature. If it doesn't have any evasion, how much damage are you actually going to get across? It's going to take a little bit. But just little flyers, 3/3s, even 1/1s, 2/1s. That 2/1 black bat, these are really good in this set. Even though there is a lot of removal for these guys, evasion is quite nice. Anyways, we're going to go over the top cards of the set, like our #1 picks for each color. And then also we'll go over kind of a common, uncommon sleeper pick, if you will. Cards you'll see probably more of. And, maybe you can edge out your opponent by picking up some of these.
And these cards are, keep in mind, most of these we picked for limited formats.
Yes, so. Limited purposes only is what we're speaking with today. You can start it off.
For white, Gideon, I mean, that guy won me more games than I'd like to admit. Just the fact that, I have, his bottom ability, the 0 cost, I can swing for a 6/6. And then there's the times where, I had one guy, had a bunch of guys out in front of me. I was looking at, basically, he attacks, I'm dead. Gideon saved me. Used his top ability and made him attack Gideon. He's really, really good in limited.
Yeah, I agree. I almost went with Gideon myself. I ended up going with Deathless Angel, though. A 5/7 flyer, so it's got the evasion. It's got a fat enough butt that a lot of the removal, it's really hard to kill this guy. And then also, the double white making any of your creatures indestructible is really good. You know, it's just protecting. If you have white mana up, the removal is dead. They're not going to play removal because it'll just fall into the graveyard and do nothing. So this guy wins you games as well. That was my pick. Let's see, for our sleeper pick, I've got Dawnglare Invoker. Kind of, when I first saw these Invokers, I didn't think much of them. I remembered the Invokers from, I think Onslaught it was, and they were just not that good. But in this set, 8 colorless mana is not that hard to come by. And some of these Invokers have such a good ability for 8 colorless mana, it is ridiculous. The Dawnglare Invoker taps all your opponent's creatures for 8 mana. So, even though it's only like a 2/1, it has evasion. Even though it doesn't really say it, it can get past anything. Same with your creatures. They can't kill you with creatures at that point until they kill him, basically. If you have the mana up, they can't do it.
So I chose, Smite, which, destroys a creature that's a target blocked creature. So they attack you with their giant Eldrazi, you block it with a spawn token, smite it, you still have your spawn token.
You don't even lose.
I mean, it's only cost 1 white. It's, it's creature removal at its finest in this set.
Yeah. 1 white instant speed. That's really good. All right, what do you got for blue?
Okay, for blue, this one was hard for me. But I decided to go Training Grounds. You have so much leveler in Limited. There's just tons of it. I had tons myself, and the fact that it makes your activated abilities cost 2 less. Yeah. That right there is just the beats. I mean, a lot of your let's see, what's it called? At a Spy Patrol, it costs 3 to level up, but with that one, it only costs 1 blue. And then see that's actually my sleeper card, so we'll get to it in a second. But the fact that leveler is such a huge deal in this set, and that you can make it cheaper, just makes it all much better.
Yeah, leveler is really good in this set. I agree, and it works with all the invokers too, like we were talking, like I was just talking about the Training Grounds does. So yeah, it's really good. Got this guy is beats. Blue, at first I didn't think it was as good as it was, but looking deeper into it, it's got a lot of stuff. This is probably its dedicated fatty, if you will. It's a 6/6 flyer with the ability 1 blue, 2 colorless. You put a +1/+1 counter on him and draw a card. That's nasty. Essentially, you can swing for 8 in the air and draw 2 cards the second turn it comes out. So it has to be removed right away, or there's just bad things happening. For my sleeper card, I have Narcolepsy. We briefly went over it just barely, but yeah, it is probably one of my favorite removals in the set. Pretty much anything in this set, other than everything in this set, basically, unless it has Shroud with one of the leveler creatures, if you pump up, or it's named Emrakul. It has protection from colored spells, which, if that happens, I'm sorry, you've lost the game. Narcolepsy just gets rid of everything. It's just simply 1 blue, 1 colors. You lose this creature, basically, and so it's really good.
For my sleeper, I had a Spy Patrol. This is the leveler card. It comes in, costs 2 to play, it comes in as a 1/1, costs 3 for its level. First level, at level, what is it, 1, I guess? Level 2. Okay, whatever. Comes in, it has a 2/2 unblockable. It's, right as we said earlier, evasion. Yes. There's not much evasion in this, so it comes with 2/2 unblockable. You get up to level 3, it becomes a 3/3 unblockable with Shroud. Yes. So now not only do they have 3 coming in at them every time, they can't get rid of it.
Yeah, there's only one card I can think of that could probably get rid of it. Well, no, there's a couple sacrification ones, but the All is Dust. And if you have that happen to you too, I'm also sorry. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, that card's good. I agree. What do you got for black?
Okay, so for my black card, I got Gwaldru's Assassin. And if you know this guy is, cost a 1, comes in as a 1/1. Got the level up ability, for 2. At level 2, you pay 1 black, tap, target creature that's -2/-2 till end of turn. This is going to take out a lot of your low level creatures, but it doesn't stop there. You get them to level 4, pay 1 black, tap, -4/-4 to any target creature till end of turn. That right there is going to take out a majority of your beats that aren't Eldrazi.
Yeah. And he can check spawn too, so it might slow down their Eldrazi plans anyways.